I kind of just want to talk about this first before we go into anything. This is the best of 3, the 3rd game in the battle between AkmA versus Jokes on You. I'm Trennis for DDTDota.
I'm Darkdawn, and well, we have an interesting first ban, to say the least.
Just like, guess what? We're gonna ban Meepo. Okay.
Well, is it a throwaway ban? That's the thing.
I don't know, secret strats. And they're just like, nah, we're gonna ban our Batrider. We're not having any of this weird stuff coming out with Meepo. You know, we're not having that. It's not happening.
Yeah.
And no PL either. So, lots of heroes getting through. Darkseer is getting through. Mag is getting through.
Undying again. There's
Undying is getting through.
Next ban as well. So we've had the next fun. Now it's the normal games.
Picks up Coddle instantly as well after the mag pick from AkmA.
Jeez. Hey, leave my mic alone.
Why?
Stop fiddling with my crap. It's my crap.
Oh, we don't have camera footage of this one. Why? Why?
Because it's taken too long, that's why.
It has taken too long. It has taken quite a long time. Oh, but it was funny.
Alright.
Meepo ban. What?
Yes.
Was that a mistake? That is...
I don't think that was a mistake.
Oh dear. And Darkseer being picked up as well. Obviously being let through the pool. That is picking up these really powerful heroes. First time I've seen him in these matchups. He's been banned out every other time.
That is very true, but very powerful. Can play every lane setup.
Including jungle.
Including jungle, so...
He can be everywhere.
All sorts of utility.
Mm.
But what do you reckon? Magnus, who will go with the Magnus?
10 seconds remaining.
It could be an offlane Magnus like we saw before, and Lifestealer Rubik. Wow. They like their Rubik play. I mean, it was massively successful in that last game. And that really actually helped them a lot.
And the previous game as well, we're getting the black holes.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the Rubik's been very powerful for AkmA, and they just want to try out this Lifestealer this time. I mean, with Mag, it's still a great combo. He's been able to Next Bomb in.
Yeah.
And if he buffs him up beforehand, far out.
It's crazy.
Crazy damage.
10 seconds remaining.
It's a free blink.
It's a RP Next Bomb.
RP Next Bomb.
5 seconds.
Maybe a little bit of OP. Next
OP, RP,
Next
Bomb. Yeah.
And Luna being picked up as the carry for JoY. He's probably going to be playing safe lane. Now, are they going to abandon this lane with a Darkseer? Because Darkseer can really go in and actually put a lot of pressure on their tri-lane now. So this may be the first game which JoY actually contests their lane.
It could be, yes. Lifesteal being a melee carry is going to put a lot of harass on him from the Iron Shell. So, we'll see.
An Enigma ban coming up from AkmA. They don't want that happening again.
Even though I have to say it hasn't really worked out for JoY either of the games.
Either of the games, it hasn't been neither here nor there. That hasn't been the main decisive. And there's another Tinker ban and a Shadow Demon ban.
Sick of the Shadow Demon.
Sick of it. It's just been it's been in every game which they played against so far.
Yep. I have to say, being one of the more successful heroes for JoY.
Yeah, being able to set up everything for them. I mean, it's been very good. Lena ban out as well. Not wanting that Dagon, which has just been hurting them.
The Dagon?
The Dagon? The Laguna Blade.
It's better
similar.
than Dagon.
It's better than Dagon.
And a Beastmaster as well.
Beastmaster being banned out.
Again, one of the better heroes from the first game.
Yeah, offlane hero can mid as well. Quite decisive. They banned out supports and a mid. Lena, one of their supports which AkmA like to use, and Tinker being banned out again. Obviously, respect for the Tinker. Not wanting to play against AkmA's Tinker.
Well, fair enough. Tinker is really a very annoying hero to play against once he gets up and running.
True, don't I know it? Don't I know it?
Oh, yes. Especially similar to the PL almost with the, boost of travel, push with illusions, boost of travel, push with illusions. It's
similar to that with bits of travel, push with
March of the Machines.
Yeah, March of the Machines, and then rearm, and then go push another lane.
Precisely.
And then in teamfights, just being able to stop the Luna from attacking with laser. With laser.
Lasers.
Lasers. Pew pew lasers.
Yes. Alright, so we've got 30 seconds of reserve time left.
And Dragon.
For the third second round ban. We end up with Jakiro.
I mean, Jakiro's being played for AkmA have been shown to do awesome ice paths. I mean, that was in the first game that we casted last week. And Disruptor being picked out. Wow.
Is that a mid, perhaps?
I'm not sure. I don't want to call it because I could be wrong.
Yeah, it's really this 5th pick, because they could pick up another mid and head up Disruptor in the tri lane as well.
Yeah, which would be pretty good actually. Rubik being able to send him into the kinetic field, Disruptor being able to even maybe glimpse him back even further if he gets away in the lifesteal. He can just sit there and nom 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 and kill them.
That's right, especially with open wounds as well. 70% slow, I think.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
especially at the start. I mean, it does tail out towards the end of the duration, but still, it's a lot. Going out into reserve time, just making sure that they, you know, give all of this time, all of their thinking over to this.
Don't want to waste any of their picking time.
And I still think they obviously need another support, and they pick a Sven, but that could be their safe lane carry, or their mid
So
carry.
mid-Luna?
Mid-Luna? Yes, mid-Luna. Yeah, mid-Luna safe lane carry Sven with the Keeper of the Light offlane Darkseer. So they'll need another support hero, and then you'll probably have either a mid or a mid or a support coming out for AkmA.
That's right. We were
Yeah.
expecting to see the Magnus in offlane there.
10
Because he
seconds
probably
remaining.
really wouldn't be able to last very well against the Luna.
5 seconds
Yeah.
remaining.
Yeah. Melee up against the
And
range.
Necrolite!
Radiant team pick.
Oh, yes! Bringing back Necrolite. Okay, one of my favourite heroes. Very hard to lane against because Heartstopper, or you can get level 1 and just...
And Death Pulse
And
as well.
Death Pulse. Sorry, level 2 probably. And Death Pulse just healing up everyone. New Sadist is quite well... I don't know where they're going to lane him. Mid?
I
Maybe.
would probably expect mid. He really needs to farm. So if Lifesteal is going to go in the tri lane, Necrolite shouldn't really prioritize from the Lifestealer in terms of farm.
That's true. And the Brewmaster pickup, I mean, you have to commit that the Lifestealer should be able to burst down those heroes to half health, and the Necrolite can just instantly scythe them up.
So, okay, now let's talk JoY's lanes. Brewmaster can mid, Luna can mid, Darkseer can mid.
Yeah, you'd say...
Sven's gonna be farming tri lane,
You'd probably say that Sven would be interested in farming tri lane.
and Coddle will be with the Sven.
Yeah, you would have to say that, unless they're doing something crazy and going different.
So they would expect that Magnus would be offlane here. So would you put a Luna up against Magnus offlane?
Yeah, I would. Luna would be able to own that. But I'm not exactly sure.
So that leaves Darkseer support and Beastmaster mid.
Support Sven.
Support Sven.
There's our answer. Support Sven.
Bringing back the support Sven.
Okay.
And
Fair
yes,
enough.
we're looking like it's going to be Necrolite mid and Magnus offlane, along with Lifestealer, Rubik, and Disruptor.
Well, let's just go over these players. I mean, we've got Die on the Luna for JoY. He's going to be farming up that bottom lane. And then we've got Thug Duck on the Coddle again. Going to be playing that support, just making sure. And then we've got 666. It looks like he's going to be going mid.
Yeah, that's what I would expect.
Yeah, mid. And the Sven, which is going to be Wamburger, is going to be playing support Sven on that bottom lane. And it looks like Darkseer is going to be off lane. Yes? Off lane? Off lane Darkseer?
Offlane, yes. He's got the items look like offlane to me.
But he's hanging around, or is he? No, he's going to go jungle and then switch out when he's level 3.
But they're tri-lane against tri-lane.
Offensive tri-lane coming out from AkmA. We've got Anarchy playing the Disruptor. We've got Vivian West on the Rubik. He's going to get hit by... No, it just misses.
Once again, he's played Rubik all 3 of these games.
And then we've got Kane Feeney again on the lifestealer. Sven being able to block some of that stun, but open wounds. This will be First Blood. There's First Blood for the lifestealer. That's something which they didn't really want to give up. Luna being very far back, just getting that farm up. But it hasn't really resulted in anything. Anyway, moving on, we've got QO on the Necrolite up against Brewmaster. He went Heartstopper level 1, which is interesting.
He's got level 2 now, though.
Level 2 now. I wouldn't have predicted that. That's normally a level 2 spell. And he should use it now. And he may actually be
No,
quite offensive.
he doesn't have any slows or anything, so hard to kill off the Brewmaster with his tanky health early.
And they're letting Mag solo offlane.
Yeah, that's what I wasn't sure about.
And this is their strategy. AkmA has figured it out. They're just going to always abandon that offlane. So they've gone, yep, do you know what? We'll pick a very powerful tri-lane, and we'll take the tri-lane on tri-lane, and we'll ward up. We'll try and block everything. And then, yep, we'll just deal with it. Give our mid to Necrolite, and let Mag just farm up.
I would have to. I think Darkseer is rotating up now.
Yeah, that's something which he would have had to do.
Because Darkseer Magnus it's really going to head the Darkseer's way. I can't imagine
Totally.
I can't imagine why they wouldn't take that opportunity.
But this is something very powerful. I mean, this is something that that actually is better for the Mag, considering he's not up against the tri-lane. He's up against a single.
That is true, but not as good as
not as good
as solo lane. That is
true. But Mag not actually taking that much damage from it.
However, Brewmaster rotating up through the jungle hasn't been seen by any wards.
And he's probably going to get caught out here.
With a haste rune, he's just used it.
Might have to skewer coming out. It could be dangerous. This could be the first kill here first for JoY. But he's gonna fall. But the tower's gonna do its damage. And the last clap gets that. Brewmaster using that haste rune to great effect. Bottling up again now.
Taking a lot of damage, but down bottom lane.
Thank you.
Sven's
Sven being opened up on. He doesn't have rage just yet, but that's going to be a dead Sven. Gets the stun out on the Rubik, and that's another kill for this offensive tri-lane from AkmA.
Sven just trying to take some experience and gold from pulling there, but really just getting caught out by the rotation.
And Necrolite now has one level up in Sadist. Could probably kill the Brewmaster if he's not careful. No,
and dewarding the D-wards there from AkmA.
And he's just chasing him down. And he's just going to let him go. Just gonna let him down.
Like I said before, no slow, no stun or anything. So it's really going to be hard for Necrolite to kill off the Brewmaster. But on the other hand, he will have the advantage in terms of last hitting and lane staying potential.
Yeah, that is very true. And Darkseer now doing some great damage up against the Mag. Brewmaster is back at base, healing up a bit. This supports Sven. Already gone through both sets of wards, doing some counter warding action. Actually blocked his own camp with that one, I think.
That's opposite ward.
Opposite ward. Okay, yeah.
So yeah, that's JoY's ward in the camp there, and just outside of their own sentry as well.
Indeed. Rubik just guarding that regen room. Gonna let these heals happen. But this is going to be a little bit awkward now for Necrolite. Nope, he's going to be okay. Taking a lot of damage up there. They see Rubik rotating now, trying to get off the Coddle Blast. It's going to miss, just hit creeps.
And Lifestealer.
And Lifestealer. Oh, I missed that.
He's trying to get the last hits there, Trent.
I see.
As a farming, general ideas.
And they're just going to let him last hit underneath tower. Oop, we'll try to last hit underneath tower.
It's always a bit harder than in lane, that is.
It's another one which he's missed. Missing quite a few here. But the Necrolite doing very well on these last hits. Probably needs a little bit more, but Mag also doing well. Just getting more denies than the Darkseer.
But Darkseer not doing him too badly himself.
Very true, very true. And Scythe now up on the Necrolite. But again, Brewmaster, not quite. He's a couple of creeps away. Sven looking like they're wanting to go up on this bit. On this bot, sorry.
I think AkmA have seen him though.
Yeah, they do have that. Oh no, they don't.
They've got the Rubik. He's just standing right on the edge of the stairs.
And Necrolite going to be in a lot of trouble here. The burn damage coming out, and that's going to be him dead.
Yeah, the rock throw stun.
Brewmaster's getting that level 6, and then just going, yep, I can kill you now. Probably needed to pay a little bit more attention. Kills going both ways now.
2 and 2.
And the kills has both been on, has been for the Brewmaster, and both other kills have been on this bottom lane. lot of damage coming out from the Cotter Blast, managing to hit Disrupted.
And Lucent Beam spam as well from Luna, thanks to the Chakra Magic also.
He's pushing him back. Brewmaster getting his Arcane Boots now. Magnus has to sit back just while he's not sure where Brewmaster is. Doesn't want to get ganked up again.
That's right.
Reveals himself in mid, so he should go back now.
Especially with the DD rune.
And Darkseer as well. Got his Tranquils and gank coming up now. This could be a very dead Necrolite. Yeah, he doesn't realise it until now, and yep, he's going to fall very quickly. But he gets the kill out on the Sven just before he dies. That's the power of Scythe.
Yes, very, very, very potent. With a stun as well.
And he's able to trade there. I mean, he's still not doing very well in terms of actual farm, but he's got a headdress. He's going to be playing for that support. He's going to be getting mech. But still, this bot lane, farming up for the lifesteal, farming up for the mag as well. Got his mana boots up. Faking out RP. Because he can.
Because he can.
There's no other reason for it, really. But with this heavy strength lineup, that's good. From JoY, you'd have to say that, man, the Reaper's Scythe and the Heartstopper order is really going to hurt.
Luna's going to take a fall now after Telekinesis and Lifestealer's Open Wounds. Just no supports really in range to do anything about that.
Just being caught off guard.
And that's Hand of Midas for Lifestealer.
Just wanting to farm up really early, get really fat. Because he's the only real hard carry for AkmA. And Brewmaster getting another haste rune. And that is going to be very careful now for the mag.
But I think Necrolite knows what's going on. He checked the rune spot, nothing was there, so he knows that...
And now he doesn't have enough mana for RP. And that's going to be another death. Probably should have used RP then and not Skewer, I'd have to say.
I'm not sure if that would have really made a difference in the end though.
Yeah, but it could have got some damage up. It would have gotten both the Brewmaster and the Darkseer. Both dying relatively evenly. And finally a pull happening for JoY. They've had no joy with the pulls. Oh, wow. That was bad.
Horrible jokes.
Absolutely horrible. TP's coming down. It's going to be the Brewmaster. He's going to be ganking this bottom lane now. But AkmA do have vision of this. Yeah, and Spam's coming out, and wow, Lifestealer in the wrong position there. He's got Rage though, so he should be able to get away. He also has Infest. Gank kind of wasted.
The very good ward from AkmA there, just in the inside of that jungle.
And this Necrolite's being able to farm up. He's almost got mech, and he's going to get this mid tower. And that's going to be the first tower down. Mag also slowly building up some more farm. Lifestealer rotating bottom. Getting the phase bits up now.
But Darkseer is pushing ahead on the last hits there.
Pardon, bottom, not what I was meaning there. Darkseer, yes, is moving up. But it looks like they're going to try and gank him now. But Darkseer is moving back. Ward's not sure where everyone is. Rubik trying to get some solo XP on this bottom lane. Probably doesn't want to get caught out, but he's higher in level than the two supports for JoY. And Brewmaster just trying to get some more farm up now. Disruptor also maybe trying to get some solo XP in mid. Nope, he's rotating back. They're going to try and go for this tower though. That's a buckler now off the Necrolite.
Radiant's top tower be under attack.
Showing off his stop animation. You know, just going, yeah, I can do this. And rotations giving Vivian Vest some solo XP in this mid lane. Doesn't quite have enough damage to kill off the Rubik yet. TP's coming in though. Darkseer defending out this lane. I think they're just going to abandon it and let Lifestealer jungle a little bit. Get a bracer up now. He's probably going to be going for a drum of some kind. Or just the bracer. I'm surprised that he hasn't gone for armlet just yet. And Rubik just out of vision. He's level 5. Doesn't have a level up yet. And there's his TP scroll and drum. Seeing the Sven rotate round, and now he's going back to lane looking at this Darkseer.
Everyone seems to be happy just farming up.
And Darkseer is moving back a long way. Not so much now, he's moving up again now.
I think they know that the lifesteal is in the jungle, so he doesn't want to get too close unless he gets caught out by a rotation there.
Disruptor just trying to get some solo farm.
Oh, here comes the lifesteal on top. Magnus using the reverse polarity, but Surge, will that get him out? No, not quite. Magnus
He's taking a lot of damage, and rotations then coming around from AkmA to this bot lane as well.
Sven just diving past the tower, getting
stunned up, bringing him
telekinesis
closer towards them. Probably not what they wanted to do. Coddle Blast coming through, missing everyone. And that is another more tangos coming out, and Rubik getting stunned up there. Sven not going in on that. Probably too far back behind the tower. Mid lane as well, and that's going to be CQ being caught out again by the Brewmaster ult. And there's Coddle just destroying that tower. Lifesteal trying to trade up there as well.
There's a long way to go on that tower though.
TP's coming in against them, and it's going to be the Darkseer.
Just heading back into his lane.
You have to say this Necrolite pick hasn't really worked out. He's gotten 3 deaths, and they've all been against the Brewmaster. Feeding out the Brewmaster. Not something you want to do.
No, it's definitely not what you want to do, but on the other hand, it's been very good play by the Brewmaster.
Been farming up quite well though. Has the rest of AkmA. I mean, they're only being beaten by the Darkseer, and then the Brewmaster is just further behind. Is 666, and even further behind that is Die on that lone druid. On the lone druid. Ugh. On the
hell, Trent.
On the Luna.
On the Luna, yes indeed.
And what are you doing so far up? Necrolite, way too far. TP's coming in now though. Gets the scythe up, and that's going to be a dead Sven. Easy kills.
That's Mech really helping out, especially with the Coral Blast coming in and dealing a hell of a lot of damage.
I think that was a good bait. I think that was actually what they were wanting to do. And yes, it is Rubik with those awesome wards. Awesome. And bottom lane, wow, Luna taking a lot of damage now.
She has Tranquils though, but being cancelled.
Being cancelled out. Lifesteal rotating in as well if they want to go on this.
But Sven's just ported in.
Gives him a heal.
And Sven
Scouts him out.
Oh, getting a bit closer comfort.
And Darkseer just pulling back there a little bit as well. It's drums up on the lifesteal now.
Yep, Coddle's just rotating, giving a bit more of a help. He's just got his wand from the courier.
He's slowly getting stronger. Lifesteal continuing to farm up this jungle though.
Notably though, Brewmaster now has a blink up.
Yeah, Brewmaster with blink. Not going to be something that is going to be, you know, hard to go against. But Drunken Haze and Drunken Brawler, well, Drunken Haze being cancelled out by BKB by the rage from the Nyx. And I think they realise that there's 3 here now, so yeah, they're rotating out. Oh no, he's just going to stay here.
Stealing the jungle, you know. That thing you do. Midas.
He's going to catch out
And,
the
yep,
Brewmaster.
alright, seen now.
2 levels high, he's not going to fight him for it.
He just wants to lane.
And disconnect.
We've got Darkseer up against 3 in the top lane. We've got Necrolite, Disruptor and Rubik just trying to push down the tower slowly. But pulling the creeps behind the tower, you'll be alright for the moment. There's no real stuns except for Rubik. With the fortification coming out.
Rotation also coming out from AkmA, from JoY. They're rotating their heroes up to the top lane. As we get coverage back now, I'm back in. Sorry about that, guys. It happens. It's happened in 2 games now. Kind of disappointing. But they see this rotation, and Necrolite, you're being caught out again.
There's the blink.
Has mech up now as well. Able to steal the clap, but not the primal sprint. Then getting the stun off on Necrolite as well. Probably will die here.
That Illuminate's just catching the edge of him.
And buys back instantly.
Sven's done catching 2.
And this is going to be
Field is going to
dangerous.
keep him in though.
Kinetic Field obviously doesn't apply to the Brewmaster. But now Brewmaster, buybacks coming from the Necrolite is in trouble. Team splitting up though. Sven on the low ground.
Glimpse pulling
Glimpse
Brewmaster back in.
Him back. And that'll be a kill. That is going to hurt. Yep. Going down. That was a Brewmaster. Oh wow. Is he invis? Okay, he's invis.
He's got invis rune, yeah. But they know he's there. They'll see the Iron Shell damage.
But he's just going to open up on the Sven, and there's nothing Sven can do other than try and stun on the Rubik. And the Rubik is going to die to the invis Darkseer, who's now visible.
Trying to surge away.
Will be able to
Open
get
wounds
away.
is on cooldown.
So they traded Brewmaster and Sven for 3 kills now on AkmA.
And AkmA are just going to try and push out this tier 2 in mid.
Rotating back, not wanting Luna to have anything here.
Why
Now
is it?
catching up now.
Yep, almost got BKB there.
Magnus's Blink not really being used yet. Out of position as well. Luna trying to build towards a BKB. It won't really help them against the Mag ulti, or against really Lifestealer. But it will help against Necrolite, and it will help against the Rubik and Disruptor.
And Necrolite just trying to steal the jungle from JoY there.
Doing it successfully.
Especially with Luna just on the other camp there.
Done it quite well. Still has mana. He's okay.
Yeah, he's alright. Just being a bit sneaky. A bit cheeky.
TP support coming into this top lane.
Smoked up Darkseer on top.
Smoked up Sven as well, coming around the back.
And Keeper.
4-man gank now coming up on AkmA out towards this top lane. They realise that Virgin West is running. Mag is hiding in these trees. Might need a blink. Been searching for him. They're trying to find him. Doesn't find him just yet. Still doesn't find him. Blinks out. Glimpses him back, and now he's going to be in trouble. He's going to be a lot of trouble. RP was probably not necessary there. A little bit of a waste, but that is a kill on the Brewmaster. Great play there. And Sven being caught out, and that's going to be a Sven death. 2 heroes being caught out now for JoY.
Ripper Saf just finishing him off in the end there. And Lifestealer just happily farming the jungle while everything's going on. Not too far away to help out.
And open wounds. Hurts.
But
Surge. Doesn't really care.
and
Are they going to push this tower through the wall? No.
Sort of.
Sort of. They can walk around, kind of. Wow, that
Right.
damage.
Mech's just going out. And there's a vacuum. Got a few more illusions.
Thank you.
They're really trying to force down this tower, but Sven's up now, and he's also back. Brewmaster will be up too. He has a TP. He's teleporting in.
Top tower be under attack.
And this is going to be a team fight. Most oldies are down, and look at that damage from the Sven stun, which was then stolen by the Rubik. Being able to get up was now is the Brewmaster, who's going to pick off the Necrolite very quickly, closely followed by the Darkseer, killing off Mag. Oh, it wasn't Darkseer. But still, Luna being able to get killed then on the Rubik, and Lifestealer going to have to run away.
Disruptor.
Should have raged up, didn't. And he's going to fall now as well. That's 4 heroes falling for AkmA. Disruptor just running out. Great work there from JoY, and they're going to trade that tower. Probably in deny range, isn't it? No, not in deny range.
Not that you really want to go in on that.
And that's the tower falling for AkmA, getting caught out a little bit there.
Now they're going to push for this tier 2 as well.
And AkmA can't really do anything about that. They're just going to have to push out this mid and just hope that they can get a trade later on. Hero's still down, ulti's still down.
Only one tower lost for JoY here, with soon to be 3 for AkmA.
TP's coming in now.
That's Magnus.
It's a Mag who has RP. He's going to skewer him back to base as well. Into the kinetic field and ulti. And that is going to be a dead Brew. And now they're on the chase. Great ulti combination there. Only managed to pick off 2. Darkseer is going to get away. Smoke up now. Should be able to catch out the Luna.
if they can get to her in time.
Nope, they're just letting him out. She's going to TP back to base.
And so she should.
Wow, trading out those 2 kills. AkmA are now up by 2.
Managed to save the tower as well.
Golden XP exactly even, and they're going to push this top tower and get it.
AkmA only 2 kills up at this point, been very even in terms of ganks and team fights.
And in terms of towers as well.
Radiant's top tower be under attack.
And now opening out on the Luna. Nope, backing off.
Radiant's top tower.
Making sure she stays back where she should be.
Get behind.
Something like that.
Something like that, indeed. Stop animation now. They don't have the ultis up, so they might need to be a little bit careful. Still haven't seen an X bomb. Something that could be coming.
Well, Nyx is still farming up, and we've got smoke coming out from JoY.
Is he going for BKB? Yeah, smoke coming up. It's not going to catch out any heroes by the looks. Unless they rotate mid, and yep, it's
well, they know disruptors in them in mid.
It's going to be the disruptor. Glimpses him back. Eclipse happening though, and Rubik steals the Eclipse, I think. No, he steals Lucent Beam. Able to pick off one.
So very, very good by the Luna there, using Eclipse and then Lucent Beam. Meaning that Rubik really...
Jumping in now. And that is going to be a dead disruptor. I mean, dead Necrolite. And they're going to be able to take this tower. Wall going in now as well. Missing out that Rubik's going to fall probably straight afterwards. And the Sleeps Mag in a very awkward position. Pulls off the reverse polarity. With Lifestealer hitting people down in the middle of it. Going to die out now though. Back into his normal form. His normal form?
What are you talking about?
His other form. Lifesteal surviving, infesting that creep.
Yeah.
And that fight falling the way of JoY. Team fight's just falling either way now because of ultis.
DD Rune being picked up by the Disruptor and bottom.
Luna back to farming now. She's got a BKB up. Also got a Yasha building towards that Manta. Whereas Life's still at 2700, and it's going to be a Desolator. BOT up for the Necrolite.
Really wants to be there for push and defend with that Death Pulse being on a, was it 4-5 second cooldown?
I'm not exactly sure, I'll check for you.
5
on
seconds.
a 5 second cooldown. Pretty low. Might want to do something with his Mantle of Intelligence, maybe just turn it into a null. Maybe build a Dagon. De-warding happening from Coddle now.
Dagon. Hilarious.
Oh yeah. Love the Dagons. A little bit troll, but you know.
Them Dagons.
Could be the damage that they need.
And it looks like we've got halfway to pipe as well on a Darkseer, already having mech.
Building up both on the same hero, a little bit risky, but that's okay.
However, Darkseer has almost led the way for JoY in this whole game until very recently.
Yeah, that is true. Sven also has a Bracer up now.
Now just trying to farm up, just generally. Luna's trying to catch up to the Lifestealer.
It's going to be really hard to do without our own Hand of Midas, just because it's so big. Makes a huge difference in terms of farm.
Late game, that is definitely true. Ooh,
Necrolite
Magnus.
trying to split push. Mag pushing up a little bit too, was thinking about it.
Yeah, thinking about catching out Darkseer, but Brewmaster's there to help him out.
Items coming out for someone.
Pings in Roshan. Looks like AkmA are wanting to do it.
And there's no wards, but they see him anyway.
Illusion.
Being able to spot out those runes. I think they know that they're doing Roche, but there's nothing much they can do. In fact, yep, they're splitting up now. It's going, yep, we're going to have to let them get it. This is their power at the
They're
moment.
smoked up though.
They have been smoked, and they know that that's an illusion. And it looks like they're going to try and smoke around and go for this top tower. And they're going to be too late, and that's Roche falling. AkmA getting Roche.
Lifestealer loving it. He's got his Desolator now as well. He's heading
Searching
straight
out.
in.
the next creep wave. Brew a little bit out of position. He has Blink. He'll be okay.
Radiant's bottom tower be under attack.
Grouping up now as AkmA. They're letting Luna split push. But can you do that against the Coddle? That is the question.
Dire's top tower be under
We
attack.
got ports in. It's Lifestealer heading top.
Gonna probably pull back now.
Just happy to farm, especially with that Empower buff as well.
And they know they're heading back now. Possibly could get caught out. He's gonna TP. He's gonna get away fine as well.
No stun from the
Necrolite
Brewmaster
also TPing out.
without his ulti, that is.
True. Not wanting to give away any towers at the moment.
Another double damage rune in the bottom spot. If anyone wants to take it. And
Yeah,
there you
it's
go.
Brewmaster.
Blinking down, using it straight away.
Should help for his crits.
Indeed it will.
So we got level 3 though, so it's not up to 25% chance just yet.
That's alright.
And Necrolite has an ultimate ult, could be building up towards that Hex Stick. But do they really want to fight right now? All of the ultis are up, and really the team fight from AkmA is going to be far superior with the Rubik as well as the mag,
Just
as the Lifestealer.
he just fakes
Yeah,
out the RP again.
Yeah, I know how to use stop animation. And are they going to go?
Structures be fortified.
Fortifications up. Magnus and Lifestealer heading in. Looks like they're going to do something.
Just opening up now. Was that RP? That was RP on Illusion. And that is really going to hurt. And that is the death of Mag, who instantly buys back. Sven already dying as well. Brewmaster now using his ult.
Luna
Going to be
trying
able to
get
kill
away.
off... Nope, he's not going to be able to kill off the Lifestealer. He's now going to be in trouble here. Disruptor going to be slowly put out of position. Lifestealer not even coming back out. Necrolite going to take a lot of damage. Not going to fall. Broodmaster now in trouble. Luna being picked off by the Lifestealer back there. And that is going to be a dead Brewmaster. Great work there from AkmA, being able to rotate round with only the buyback coming out from the mag. And they're going to try and push this tower now, and they're going to get it. 2 core heroes dropping for JoY.
Hyperstone, sorry, as well up on the Lifestealer now.
He's getting a lot of attack speed up. He's probably going to go for that AC or the Mjolnir.
As well as Thunderclap stolen with the Rubik, so helping out wherever he can.
Really not quite the spells he wants to steal. He really wants to steal Pandas.
Of course he wants to steal Pandas, but Thunderclap's still a very good spell on its own.
Coddle going to try and not let this push die. But it's not really going to do anything.
It's not going to do anything. Lifestealer is...
It's going to tank that up.
That's right.
And that's going to be a tower dying. But mid is also not going to fall.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Tipping out.
Radiant's bottom tower.
And they've taken 2 towers for that from the team fight, and they already had Roche. Or did they? They had Roche. Yes, they had.
Yeah, they had Roche. He's still got the Aegis.
On the Lifestealer?
Lifestealer, yeah.
Lifestealer slows the Aegis for another 2 minutes.
1.5.
1.5 minutes.
Haste rune bottom as well now.
Lifestealer looking like he's just going to actually just farm at the moment. That's just what he's going to do.
Or is it regen? That is the question.
And just counter warding going on from the Coddle, being able to block out that ward.
Very aggressive ward on the hill there.
From AkmA, they're looking to catch out some heroes, and they know that they're in here.
It's aggressive from JoY, but yes.
Grouping up now as well, both teams. Not wanting to get caught out by anything.
AkmA looking to finish it soon, I would expect. They've got the tower advantage, and they have just got the kills advantage. Do you want to pull up them graphs of yours, Trent?
Them graphs. They have the XP advantage going more 5,000 in the way of them, and the gold graph almost going almost 10,000. And Luna TPing in, but she's got BKB. So that was okay. Magnus missing another RP. Really not helping. Sven taking a lot of damage very quickly. Another Illuminate coming out from Coddle. Eclipse not really catching out on anyone.
Except for Rubik.
Except for Rubik, who's able to steal it. Coming in now, kills off the Lifesteal. Really wants him actually that to happen. Being able to steal off now. Rubik's probably going to come in, use the Eclipse. But it's not going to happen before Mag dies. He's in trouble now. Gets the stun out. Was Sven on the Disruptor. He's going to fall as well. Mag running away. Lifestealer also running away. They're all trying to go up on this lifestealer who now has AC.
He's already used the Aegis though.
And this really could be his death. I don't think he's going to be able to get out in time. But Mag being here as well, do they really want to dive it? Jumping into the Mag now. And Mag has gone back in. Mag is going to die, and that's going to leave the lifestealer just exposed, and he's going to die as well. 5 heroes down for AkmA. That is not the play you want to be seeing. Magnus being really a weak link this game, missing 2 reverse polarities, crucial. And Sly, instead of running away, goes back in, instead of running away, killing off the lifestealer. After that team fight, JoY just slowly creeping back. AkmA thought that they've had this. They've been taking those team fights and really pushing back, but they've just been throwing their advantage away.
Not quite sure if that was a misclick or not by Magnus there. But we have Brewmaster. He's just blinked in behind the tower, getting a lot of damage. Ulti from Disruptor now, and Reaper Scythe. That's going to be the end of his life.
And that's the single target damage which comes out from Necrolite. Rubik still only has Clap. Probably not what he wants to steal. And they're not going to be able to get any towers or Roche as a part of this, but you'd have to say, AkmA, you got to be really careful now.
However, they did just take down that tier 2 in mid.
So they are able to trade tier 2 in mid. So they're able to get something. But still, they probably wanted more, with the lifesteal just getting slowly bigger and bigger.
Mind you, what you want to have a look at now is them graphs again. Big change.
Yeah, big change. Almost back to 0 now on the XP, and back to 0. Sorry, back to 0 on the XP, almost back to 0 on the gold. Other way around. Just to bring you up to date on what's happening in the other games, Bunglag have lost the up against FTFC. So that means that FTC is moving on into the decider match to see who can go for the grand final from the winners bracket. With this match still being played, Pokebattle's also losing out against Boys in the losers bracket. So Pokebattle being eliminated, Boys moving on into the lower bracket finals.
Back here, we've got Heaven's Halberd up for Brewmaster.
And that's something which is really good. Ghost Scepter also on the Coddle, and they're smoke ganking up on bottom. BKB up as on the Luna as well as Manta, looking to getting that next item up, which would be a butterfly.
And I have to say, Heaven's Halberd is a great counter to Lifestealer, because really there's 2 reasons why he's hard to take down. One is that Rage, just being at Magic Community, just really makes it tough to lock him down. But also is his lifesteal, obviously. Being a lifestealer means it just takes so much longer to take him down if you can't block him.
And I think JoY have miscalculated this Roshan timer. Because they're not in there at the moment. AkmA are just going to take this top tier 2.
But is that what they're heading for? That's the question.
Radiant's top tower be under attack.
Yep, they just checked Rosh.
Gormless swabbies.
It's definitely not there. So they're gonna just give away this top tier 2.
Top tower has fallen.
And they're going to TP back to base and stop this push. That is something that JoY have not been good about, is their rotations. Just the rotations coming out from AkmA being far superior in grabbing just those surprise towers, converting things from team fights. But as I said, AkmA has also thrown away a fair few teammates. The net worth on Lifesteal are now in the 16, almost 17k mark. Quite high.
Very high, but ironically, Necrolite with, what's that, almost 20 extra last hits than Lifestealer.
Hex up now on the Necrolite as well. He's not going to want to let the Brewmaster change, but it probably will happen regardless. Going to take the Illuminate damage and just heal up, because he can.
Yep, no worries about healing from him.
Teeping out as Luna, going back mid.
Dyer's bottom tower
Roshan coming up in about 30 seconds, 20 seconds maybe. And they're all grouping up for this Roshan.
be fortified.
Who's going to get it? That's the question.
I think they're going to be able to deny this tower. No, they're just going to leave it. Nope, they're going to deny it. Yep, it's denied.
Dyer's bottom tower.
And there we
Roshan
go.
back up now.
There's Roshan.
This is where the next fight's going to be. It looks like Mag is building towards either it's going to be a refresher. Even though he doesn't have the mana for it, he's looking like it's going to go for a refresher.
He does have mana boots, and so does Disruptor. And
Lifestealer just pushing out this bottom tower. He's actually going to go tier 3.
Radiant structures be fortified.
Getting some damage on this tier 3 tower. They're going to have to TP back and defend this.
Radiant's top tower.
Coddle being the only one being there. That's probably not the one which actually needs to be there. Sven also rotating out. Again, not the hero that probably should stay. But TPing back now. Luna's back here as well. Lifestealer TPing out as well, forcing out that retreat, and now they're free to go Roshan.
they've smoked up for it as well.
Haste.
And they're just going to jump in there, I think. Yep, just jumping in for the Roshan. They can see that the Brewmaster's there. He's got a haste rune, but the rotation has now come from JoY. They realise that they're going to look for this Rosh.
Just waiting for Lifestealer there, I think. He's going to go some ancients while they figure out what's going on. Pipe up.
Coming up, and they're going to try and go in, and they realise that they're not there. Bit of a wasted initiation attempt there. Just trying to figure out what was going on. It wasn't actually ended up being there.
But
Lifestealer, almost 4k, having to retreat out now.
Darkseer just poked his head above those stairs there, so they know that they've scouted out. And they don't know there's a couple heroes in there, but I don't think they really understand what their plan is.
I think they're trying to bait out the Rosh, because JoY are constantly looking in this Rosh just going, come on, I think they're going Roshan. I think they're going Roshan.
Well, Magnus and, was it Disruptor, they're just kind of going in and out, trying to get some kind of, maybe bait them into thinking they're doing it, maybe not, who knows.
It's a bit of a stalemate now, just setting up those illusions. That's how you do that. Send up the illusions. And they realise, yep, they're trying to bait us out again. And they're just trying to go around. Still haven't done so. Lifestealer now moving in. And yep, they're gonna try and go Rosh now. Rubik gonna be caught out if they end up rotating. But this delay tactic is just working. Natural push on the on top. Other lanes being pushed out though, an advantage of AkmA.
Yeah, it was, JoY's ward does not cover that past that tree in front of the Roche pit, so
Yeah,
Lifestealer was not visible.
but now they know with the Necrolite going in. Still trying to bait it, but it's going to be too late. Lifestealer are able to pick it up. No, Necrolite is. Jumps in. And now they group up. Mag should be able to go in now and get a good RP off. He does. He's able to get 3. Disruptor ulti coming out straight afterwards as well. And that is going to be Lifestealer dying. No, he gets in the infest. He's still alive. Quite dead. He's porting back to base though. And that is going to be a dead Mag, quickly followed up by a dead Necrolite, using up the Aegis as well. And that's going to kill off the Rubik. Mag buying back. That fight really going the way of JoY.
That's right, and a little bit surprising there, actually, that they won that, considering the good positioning of the RP and as well as Disruptor Static Storm.
And that is going to be a dead Disruptor. There's nothing much he can do there.
Lifestealer, however,
doing some damage.
Trying to take him down.
This should be a tier 3 now.
Probably going to wait until his rage is back off cooldown before he does anything else.
And you have to say things are looking pretty bleak for AkmA right now. That's a Rax.
That's another Rax.
And that's both Raxes falling on the bottom lane.
Not what you want to see. Definitely not what you want to see.
Trading Roche for really Raxes and a team wipe. AkmA almost throwing away this game.
I wouldn't say they threw it away, really.
They were
outplayed
those 2 team fights, which were very crucial, with Mag missing those RPs. And that if they won those 2, JoY would not be in the same position they are now.
That is true, but they certainly didn't throw away that last team fight.
No, that last team fight was just out DPS. The Luna was able to get off the clips. Rubik wasn't really able to steal anything. Mag ulti got 3, yeah. Going into the Disruptor ulti as well. But Disruptor wasn't able to hold them in. And Mag was just skewered them actually out of the Disruptor ulti. So I'm not exactly sure what the strategy was going into that.
It's always an interesting game positioning around that Roche pit because there's not really two ways to go in as a team. You have to be either separated or together. And being separated just makes it that much harder, as we can see from that fight.
Butterfly up for Wounded now.
And plenty of farm from Darkseer also with the
He's got
Shivers, we've got
Shivers.
Mech and the pipe.
4 stuff up on Keeper of the Light as well.
Always
And
useful.
5-man smoke up for AkmA. All the ultis are up, but they're not going to next bomb. He's going to try and use it to survive. And they're all grouped up. They see the Necrolite now. Mag is just waiting. And he gets a 3-man RP. Should be able to skewer them back into the Disrupt ult. He does as well. But Necrolite going down very quickly. And look at the AkmA team just fall before. Rubik only being able to steal up Lucent Beam, and he's going to fall as well now, and that's going to be a team wipe. Not even being able to steal off 1 kill. And buybacks coming from AkmA, but really this is looking very, very dire for them indeed. Very, very dire for the dire team.
Indeed. No one else is left who is available to buy back, so it's really up to Lifesteal to do anything that he can, otherwise this is looking... There we go.
And they call GG! And that is going to be AkmA dropping out of Tides Wrath tournament, with JoY going through in a very exciting best of 3, then disconnecting out now, just being slightly outplayed in the first and last games, and just not being able to keep up, even though the farm of the Lifestealer was quite high. It just wasn't enough.
It certainly wasn't Lifestealer's fault that they lost that game. I would definitely say it's more the Magnus that really made a difference.
Those 2 mid-game team fights which they lost because of the horrible ultis just really, really hurts. I mean, that was the good positioning from JoY, and they're just able to bring this down. And that is something that we haven't seen, is AkmA being outplayed in the mid game. And it's happened in that first game and in the second game, in the third game now. It's a great game to see. That is JoY just really outplaying AkmA, being dropped out. Now going forward, going to be playing up against Dota all day. Not sure when the next game is going to be happening, Dark Dawn, but wow, what a best of 3 series was that.
That was intense, as I said before. It's just really great play from both teams, and it was really hard to pick one going into it. That first game
Very true.
went the way of JoY,
quite convincingly.
But that was a really even game, and it made it very exciting. And we've seen some exciting play in all 3.
Yeah, indeed. Anyways, we're going to head out, probably have a little bit of break, maybe grab some food, and then we'll come back for the next game, which will probably be either a lower tier match. Oh no, I'm getting confused. Not yet. It's going to be a lower tier match, either in the losers bracket, or it'll be Dota All Day versus Jokes on You. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I'm Trentus for DDTDota.
I'm Dark Dawn, and we'll hopefully see you later.
See you guys.